Doesn't this look like a fabulous place? It's someplace new, right? Looks different, doesn't it? It's Wyoming. Hey, Cascade Trekker is in Wyoming now. This is in the Salt River Mountain Range, Bridger Teton National Forest. This is Sheep Pass Trailhead. Here it is, August 6th. After a rainy delay, boy, I'm glad I was in the house. It just came down for 24 hours, almost non-stop. And so I've got 3 or 4 dry days, maybe a little wet at the end. I've got enough provisions for 5 nights. Yeah. There's my drinking water. Yeah. Fabulous. There's a real nice area to camp at. Still climbing up towards Sheep Pass. And I think there may be the last bit of water in there. But I'm almost to the pass. Lucky for me. Okay, I'm not going to carry it. And so, we'll see if I can remember coming back that I'm leaving it right here. Oh yeah. Working up a sweat. It's nice. There's the pass. It's right there. Look at these. Here's the pass. And I'm thinking that's Mount Fitzpatrick way back there. Wow, it's going to be a great night here. Quiet, peaceful. and I pushed over the pass to the first point that I could hear water or see water over there. Water right down in here. It's beautiful. It's cascading down the rocks back there. And this is part of the experience. Ingesting the surroundings, taking in this water for the full experience. It's beautiful. Look at this. Just fantastic back here. Alright, so let's just talk real quick about what I got. Alright, I've got the full pack. This is the bug net and the strings and bungees that might be left behind. I got the rain gear. I'm carrying the pants this time. I haven't been carrying them. I've got my North Face Gore-Tex rain jacket. This thing has been proving invaluable. It's been great for the ride on the motorcycle. This time I turned around and got my quilted army layers, which are stashed at the trailhead, but I needed those to stay warm on the ride. Okay, so here I've got my fuel. It's pretty much just heat, ethanol for my alcohol burning stove, which is in my dinner pot here. Coffee cup, Nalgene bottle, toilet paper, book, notepad, map, GoPro pocket camera, health, and phone, flashlight, emergency stuff. Here's my extra long sleeve layer. I might try that if I have to hike through some buggy hot areas. It's a thinner layer than this one. For the clothing, there's just a base layer t-shirt, this top long sleeve shirt. I've got these, I'm thinking they're North Face pants. Yeah, with zip off legs. 2 pairs of thick socks, 1 pair of light socks for in the bag. I've got a light long john pants, an extra pair of underwear, and that's it for the clothing. I've got this sleeping bag, the Mountain Hardwear bag that I've had forever, the Spectre, I think, and it's going to do the trick this time. Tonight is going to be the coldest night at 45 degrees. The rest we're showing at 50. And that's just going to just barely keep me warm, I think. Here's my squeeze bottles for my squeeze filter, which is down there somewhere. And I've got a 2.5 liter platypus hydration bladder for hiking. Here's the food, and this first bit is extravagant, easily 2, maybe 3 pounds. I've got 3 pears, an apple, jalapeno peppers, a half of a pepper for each dinner, 1 garlic clove for each dinner, 5 dinners, ramen. I've got summer sausage here that I'll slice up and put in with the dinners. Okay, so that's a nice big hearty meal to wrap up each day. Sometimes, yeah, I'll probably put some of these in, the cranberries. Running low on the cashews, but that's okay. Alright, I've got a kind of a Cajun mix, trail mix, which I added raisins. Here's more corn chips with flax seeds, amazing. This is a breakfast mix, raisin bran and granola. And this time I've got a special treat. I've dehydrated bananas. Okay, these mix in with my breakfast, and the way to do it is you wait for them to go brown. All right, so they're not mushy, but they're soft. Almost you don't want to eat them; they're so soft. So you slice them, put them on a cookie tray, and 100 degrees all day, and they're still a little mushy, but these won't go bad for a long time. And so that's going to be a nice kick. And there's almost like twice as much that I need for even 5 breakfasts. So it's kind of an emergency backup. Let's not forget our Slim Jim Big Bosses. This was the score for the summer. And still going strong with these. This is like 1 a day with 2 or 3 for emergencies, like if I am stranded or, you know, need an extra meal. Last is instant coffee, and I've got some tea and 1 bone broth mix. That's the food for 5 days. Oh, it's making me hungry. This water is fantastic. It's just springing on the hillside over here. Morning time, it's a warm-up. Yeah. 45 degrees this morning. And I was cold when I got all set up here. I think the motorcycle ride kind of got me cold, and the forest is cold. It's still damp. It's still damp and cold, and the wind, and not really the wind, but just the movement of the cold air was coming down this way. So today I'm just going to push on this higher trail. There's a couple choices, and get as close to Mount Fitzpatrick as I can. It's the nearest closest highest mountain. So I was just camped up here, and I said to myself, well, let's be on the lookout for animal signs. Here we got one. That's real fresh. Fresh from last night. Cat scat, I guess. Looking for the bear signs. Well, here's an intersection. I don't see the other trail yet. And this is where I came from. And this one goes down. I'd like to go up. Alright, there's that sign over here. And this is the beginning of this trail right here. I'm gonna follow it. to grab some water. But this doesn't get used that much, as you can see. We've got a good trail. And this is Sheep Pass, where I came through last night. This is real nice back here. And what I realized early on is that it's just kind of rolling. Okay, so when I have to climb, it's not that far. And when I drop, it's not that far. You know, at most 800 feet down, 500 feet up, 500 feet down. And I'm smelling animals. This is brilliant. I'm happy. And most likely, there's some standing water back there. And there's a couple more spots. The trail's going this way. This is just fabulous up here. And this scenery is just ever changing. Just like one secret place after another. No animal sightings yet. There's elk or sheep dung here. Not too many birds either. Kind of surprised. And there's some snow patches back there. And there's some standing water down there. And I think I'm heading up into this pass over here. There it is, small lake, right next to the trail. Alright, so there's water in a pinch. I don't think it's draining out though. Here's one, just next to the lake. It's over here. Here's the pass, right here. It's beautiful up here. Well, I like to camp up here. Maybe so. Here's the next basin over here. And that distant peak is Mount Fitzpatrick. I've been a pass hog here for about an hour. The pass is right here. And so I guess I'm going to push through this basin. There's Corral Lake Corral Creek Lake back there. Oh, just kind of close to that back saddle on the left side of Fitzpatrick. Alright, so here's another unexpected water flow here. I guess I didn't need to carry all that water. And a sad fact, we've got dirt bikes running this trail, and it's pretty far to the trailheads. Trying to figure out where they came from. Just yesterday, seems like quite a lot of dirt biking going on. Well, maybe here's a good reason why these assholes shouldn't be out here on these dirt bikes. That was yesterday. Thanks a lot, assholes! And I just saw, most likely the mother bird, up and down the creek here. Probably looking for her baby. Way up there is the second pass I came through, oh, hour and a half ago. Going around that way. A plethora of wildflowers in here. Hummingbirds. And here's the approach up to Corral Lake, Corral Creek Lake. And this water comes from up here, waterfall down through here. And this trail right here is brutal. Gotta keep going. It's a wall of flowers here. This faint trail is, I'm thinking the way I want to go. And I set the pack over here because I think this last steep bit of trail just goes up to the lake. This is where I want to go. Just need some water. Let me get some water and head this way. Here it is. Okay, so that trail back there was the right one, and I'm gonna get some water. Going this way. And I've got it in my head tomorrow to attempt to climb this. Supposedly the trail goes onto this ridge. It looks a little daunting, but it's probably doable. Okay, I'm on this trail. It's a good thing. I hear water now draining in here, and so this is a real possibility for tomorrow. And the trail switches, and so very good chance there's some flat spots for me. This is weird. This is like a serious tumble right here, man. Come on. It's another lake. Oh, and this is the trail. Sure enough, there's a lake back here. I'm probably going to look up here for a spot. And the trail goes this way. Beautiful, look at this. This is worth it. Yeah, here it is on this top of this rock slope. I'm gonna find a spot. The lake is down here. Always your best bet is to look for the biggest trees, because there's usually spaces below. Yeah, and this is it. I got a spot somewhere in here. Beautiful. Oh, baby. I'm gonna have some company tonight. Boy, I can't say how happy I am for this place. This day, the sunrise hole here that I'm hoping for. I'll get something. I'll look at the compass, and you know, it is what it is right now. In the day, what a bombastic day. Just kept going. The first pass I got to, I was really feeling it, and you know, didn't think I could do more. I was just feeling like, oh, my legs ached. So I'm like, oh, I took that hour-long siesta there, and then just kept pounding. And it's almost like if you kind of turn the wheels over again and get the motor going again. Now, luckily, it was a nice downhill shot to the bottom of this climb, so it was easily 8 or 10 miles today. Oh, there's a nice ledge over here. 8 or 10 miles. And so what that tells me is that with enough gumption, you know, this loop, potential loop, would have been easy. Yeah, there's my trail right there. Oh man, look at this. This is my coffee center. And there's lots of, this just gotta be sheep dung here, elk dung. Probably sheep. And so this is the accomplishment. Here's the view. Just in time, the sun is going away slowly. It's gonna be behind this upper ridge here real quick. And so dinner's on tap and some nice solid rest. I'll sleep hard. I'll probably get cramps. Doesn't look too hard to me. And this place is truly magical. I got my sun right through here. Warmed me up. I needed it. It was a cold night again. Just still trekking with summer gear, but here it is. You know, the second week of August, and it's getting chilly. Maybe not used to this region. And when that sun in the morning started, this whole place was just thriving with birds and squirrels and chipmunks and deer. Enjoying coffee, just quiet as could be. A mama deer and 2 fawn just walked up through here. Squirrels chasing each other came up in here and stopped and looked at me and said, "What are you doing here?" And I was having the feeling that, you know, there were no animals and no birds and no happy forest places here. Oh. Now who came to say hello? You did? Hey buddies, look at you. You came to cheer me up? Hello. Hello. Hello friends. Hello. Come here, say hello. Come on. Real pretty. we go. Now we've got the last bit here, the talus climb. Still some snow. Almost up. Just a few more minutes. This talus wasn't too bad. Just kind of got to aim for the big ones and the ones that seem flat, or the groupings that seem flat. This is easier going, no doubt, where you've got soil poking through. And this right here is one lucky guy's sleeping spot, for sure. There's a big guy up here. Oh yeah, he sees me. Stop. Yeah. Don't need to go any higher. I can't. I am so overjoyed to be here right now. And I saw the big guy up here. He's the guy I want to run with. Yeah. Okay, Salt River Mountain Range, Bridger National Forest. This is Mount Fitzpatrick over here at 10,900 feet. This is Mount St. Patrick's next door neighbor, probably 10,800 feet. And this is quite a stunning place to be right now. And right now I'm in the weather envelope. This is the back end of the journey. It's time to turn around and start going back. There's where I came up along that ridge top there. And my camp spot was just in here. I was hanging out on that ledge right there. Corral Creek Lake is in that caldera. And there's the pass that I'm going to get through today. And I think that there is Sheep Pass where I started. Coming up to the unnamed second pass, heading back to Sheep Pass where I started. And look at this. I climbed that sucker this morning all the way up there and all the way over here. Yeah. I don't know if it's helped. I'm hoping. Maybe. Oh wait. There we go. Easily 10 miles today. And I'm just going to drop over the pass to the beginning of the water and get a spot. It's a nice grassy place, and that sun is just going to drop right over the top any minute, and it does get noticeably cooler after that. And this is my morning sun potential. It'll probably come over here and then be dappled and be full strength in here. And today was just a power trekker day for summiting that peak and busting through this pass, and probably a total of 10 miles hiked today. I don't know how much elevation change. And this is going to be it right here. Taking this last bit of the day to dry these clothes. There's a very short for me, short hike here tomorrow. I can see the pass through here. Might be a couple miles and then maybe a mile and a half back to the motorcycle. It's a great trip. I'm gonna wrap it up tomorrow. Hopefully stay dry going home. Yes, great times. Man, what a weird night. Okay, so the moon is almost full. Tomorrow night it's full. I want to show you this little trick I learned on this trip. Alright, I got my rain jacket, and you take the hood and you put it, hook your feet in the hood right there. And you gotta, it's a half more of a blanket. And that, for the last 2 nights, was amazing. It kept me warm. So the moon is almost full. And there was about an hour after I filmed it, there was a wolf howl. Probably just right over there on that little mound of a butte there. And so I wasn't really nervous, but it kind of like put me on guard, you know. And then I kept hearing like little scratching noises, but the wind was picking up and it got really, really windy. But before that, it was really, really warm. So much that I had to like open up my sleeping bag and then I had to put some earplugs in to go to sleep because I kept hearing like things moving around and stuff. And then I had just weird dreams. First dream like scenario was with the wind, and it was kind of like this medieval role playing. And it was like half waking and half sleeping, and I would be like in this dream while I was awake. It's too much. And then it was full on dream that I was like this made man, but just like a 10, 12-year-old kid. As a driver. They would call on me to drive. I would drive like from New York to Las Vegas nonstop, this kid. And so I was a made kid. I just woke up and I'm looking, and there's the beginning of the storm front. And so it's time to make the coffee and get to the motorcycle, and luckily it might not rain on me until I get there. Here's my sun. It's blocked by the clouds. And this is the Cascade Trekker checking out. I'm checking out now.